We're going to call upon ALCHERINGA to make his presence. As he puts it, he speaks through me and borrows my voice box. I feel the energy come in from the back. In actual fact, when I'm alone, we have an agreement that he'll always come these days. There was a time that he'd just come and throw me in the deep end. I think probably from nervousness I had to learn to get past that. So now we have an agreement. If I call upon him, he will come. And so when I'm alone, actually, I can work with him. He comes and takes over my body, speaks to me. Then he steps back. I feel the energy go backwards. And then I can ask a question. That will be in my voice. And when he comes back to answer, it's in his voice. And on the recording, it sounds like two people having a conversation, which of course it is, except that it's all coming through the same voice box. But for the moment, we're just going to ask ALCHERINGA to come and to speak to us. And I have no idea what he'll be talking about. He's aware of what's happening, of course. So with great love and respect in our hearts, I ask that all join me in calling upon ALCHERINGA. And what I do is actually see, because he says he resides at Uluru, I see myself sitting in spirit on top of Uluru. I've never climbed it. See myself in spirit on top of Uluru, and I call out to him. Okay? ALCHERINGA, ALCHERINGA, ALCHERINGA. I am here, my dear. Thank you for calling upon me. I am very pleased to be here. This is something I have waited for a long time. I have spoken to you before, many times, but in particular, we spoke at the Egyptian hieroglyphs at Kariong. And now, 16 years later, I am addressing the same issue. I said at that time I would release many keys to evolve in the knowledge and understanding. And we have come to a point that is not exactly the end, there will still be more to come. But it is a place of where many are starting to realize and understand and accept the existence of star people or people of God that have come at another time to bring a civilization to occupy this land known as Australia. But at that time, the star people knew it as Mu. There was a bit of fantasy played out, for there was opposition in them coming to this area of the galaxy. They were bringing love and the knowledge of God, the knowledge of Creator of all. And they had permission from the source. They always asked for permission before they entered into any, shall we say, genetic engineering, which to the star people is not unusual. And I would hasten to say that it will eventuate that here on Earth, the scientists will develop genetic engineering. But I would like to think they would always ask permission from the source of Creator of all. For it is not something that can be played with. It is taking the place of God in creating something. But when the source accepts what is in the mind of the particular scientist that is working this way, and the two work together, then good things will come. Many different diseases will be healed. Many situations within the lives of the human race will be healed. Certainly, they will operate from the emotion of love. And this is with the raised consciousness that's coming upon this earth at this time. For it is a turning point that you are heading to at the end of, shall we say, your year of 2012. It is a turning point. It could happen at a blink of an eye without not much awareness. But on the other hand, it could be rather rough, a rough journey. It depends on the weight and the measure of the soul consciousness upon this earth. And this is up to you. It is up to every being upon this earth, including animals, insects, reptiles, the earth herself. The earth herself is very willing, and she is a being. She nurtures you constantly. For if you like to think about where would you be if you didn't have the planet Earth to live upon, where would you be? She is your mother. And so you need to honor that. But I have not come to preach. I have not come for that reason at all. There is a need to honor the first humans, which and who are the Australian Aborigine, as you know them. There were beings that came on a mission from the Palladian star constellation. They came on a huge mothership that was known as a Rexagina. It was a mission for them to establish a point of light upon this earth, upon Mu. But unfortunately, they were attacked. The ship was blown out of the sky, and there were only a few survivors. This is what Valerie has been speaking about, and all others that connected to the hieroglyphs, which opened up a doorway to this new knowledge at the time that it was released. That was planned by the hierarchy that exists in the world of light. Nothing on earth really happens without influence from other worlds. Everybody has a soul within them. And that soul comes into the little earth embryo as it is forming. And each soul has a blueprint that has a journey or a record or a plan that needs to unfold as that little embryo grows, and for the life that follows in that earth body. There are many souls coming from different beings from within the cosmos. There are many races that are in the cosmos that do not understand the love of God. And so it is those that also come into an earth body here on earth. And the mission is to help one another. So the ones that understand the love of God can help those, the ones that have not experienced it before. And so eventually the whole of the earth race, forgetting about the color of the skin and the culture, are the same loving beings and happy with one another and creating a life here that will actually expand and influence not only this planet, but other planets within the solar system. For the planet itself is actually opening up to the new energy that is coming onto this earth. It is a long story, and I do not want to go into it at this time totally, but rather to say that it is evolving, and there is no reason to feel any fear. In fact, if you were to, shall we say, work upon the self in an esoteric way and know that there's a journey that you experience from within, which is actually very important, if everybody worked from that place and saw the need to stop their brain chattering and influencing them in a negative way, that they change these thinking and be positive, because you are all creators. You create your own life. Your soul is helping you to create your life here. And if you do not listen to that higher consciousness that exists within you, you can make life very difficult for yourself. I hope I'm making myself understood here. As I say, I have not come to preach, but rather show you the reality to what is here. The life as an earth being is very limited. It is not the reality. There is lives after you leave your physical body. Your spirit is more the life that you really are. And if you recognize the spirit of who you are, which activates the physical body, because without the spirit, the earth's body would not be able to survive, not for very long at all. I would like to talk more at another time, if that is all right. For today, I would like to say I am very happy that I have been welcomed, and I thank you for the opportunity to come to speak on behalf of an understanding that the black man's dreaming and the white man's dreaming is not any different. It is the same. You all come from God the Creator, and you are love. First and foremost, we can say the universal love. I'd like you to ponder about that. And I thank you, my children, for allowing me to come. I am with you. If you want to call upon me at any time, I will make my presence. Because I do oversee the planet Earth, or Mu. And it is my mission to help the transition from where the Earth stands now into the uplifted consciousness and move into a place which was meant to be in the first place, the Garden of Eden. So thank you, my friends, and thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. Okay, you've gone.